Amazon's Astro is designed and programmed to seem like the puppy you don't have to housebreak. But for $999, Astro isn't just a toy. Like a real dog, it is territorial, and it will patrol your home and alert you wherever you are if there's an intruder. And you can tell Astro, bring this sandwich to Sarah. And unlike a real dog, he won't just eat the sandwich. And like its cousin Echo Show, Astro enables video chat.
Hi, Grandma. I miss you.
I miss you too. Hey, you got the toy I sent.
Yeah, I love it. Astro, follow me.
Cool. All right, race ya.
Come on.
Also, like its cousin Alexa, Astro delivers all kinds of information and entertainment. It's always listening for your request and watching out for your security unless you ask otherwise. Is this cool? Creepy? The tip of the iceberg? Let's ask Dave Graveline, whose radio show has been bringing us Into Tomorrow for 25 years. When Dave was here a while back, he gave us step-by-step instructions for telling Alexa, what's said here does not leave the room. And you can see that in our recent show about surveillance, where you'll find all our shows at youtube.com/thebigpictureRT. Dave, Astro is getting mixed reviews. What's yours?
Well, it would be mixed as well. I think maybe ultimately it can bring you a beer. Right now, though, as you kind of alluded to, you have to request an invite to be able to buy one for that $1,000. Later, it'll be $1,500 if you're not lucky enough to get one of those invites. It can follow you from room to room, of course, play your favorite music, podcasts, or shows, and find you to deliver calls and reminders. If you happen to have a Ring Pro subscription, it'll patrol around your home, investigate some activity, and save videos on Ring's cloud storage. It's not quite Rosie from the Jetsons yet. Of course, Astro was the dog's name, so it's not Rosie anyway.
Some of the best advice Dave ever gave me is when the new phone comes out, quick, go buy the old one because it's discounted, so early adopters be warned. Yeah. Hey, it's been 20 years since that self-propelled Roomba vacuum cleaner was the first home robot many adopted. Dave, what other robots are we bringing home, and what's over the horizon?
Well, Holland, I don't think robots are going to take over the world, at least not yet. But they're already, of course, taking over some industries, mostly automotive. We've eaten at local restaurants here in South Florida that use robots to replace their servers. Robots are, of course, very likely to become a big part of the medical field as well. But most home robots are more like novelty toys still so far, glorified smart speakers, if you will. Robots like Ido, Curie, Zenbo, they can be used to communicate. They can connect with smart hubs. They can play your music, security system help for you, and even create learning experiences for your kids. We certainly see more personal robots into tomorrow, if you will. Many homes also use robotic pool cleaners, robotic lawnmowers, window cleaners, humanoid robots that help Alexa, and of course vacuums. Robotic lawnmowers have been popular. We've been talking about them for years. Started gaining attention actually about 25 years ago. Early mowers requiring a perimeter wire to be placed around your yard. Well, Segway 9Bot just released one that now uses GPS to work its way around your yard. No wire required. We've also seen robotic window cleaners that use a similar principle to the tiny suction cups found on insects' feet to kind of stick to your windows and clean them as it moves around. So more and more of that coming.
We're talking robots with Dave Graveline from IntoTomorrow.com. And Dave, I thought of you last week when I was in Las Vegas, where you and I usually meet up each January at the Consumer Electronics Show, which, like most of life, went virtual last year. The new Las Vegas experience is different than Vegas pre-pandemic. The good news is that that long line at the hotel check-in is gone. More kiosks have replaced fewer desk clerks at my hotel and some of the others we visited. The bad news, just try to find a live table game. acres of blackjack and craps tables have been replaced by big curved screen slot machines. Fewer cocktail waitresses bring drinks less often. And fewer dealers and players require surveillance by fewer pit bosses in shiny suits. And the show at Harrah's is the late Whitney Houston's concert hologram. Humans out, machines in. So I got to ask, Dave, what kinds of tasks have robots tried and failed?
Well, of course, you talk about kiosks in Vegas. Have you been to a McDonald's lately? They've replaced a lot of employees with kiosks, and you're going to see more and more of that. While it wasn't necessarily in the middle of performing a task, there is a famous incident at CES that you brought up back in 2019 where a promo bot, which is a humanoid robot that rents out to businesses for about $2,000 a day to act like a digital concierge or tour guide, it was making its way into the convention center when it veered off course slightly and was struck and killed, basically damaged beyond repair, by a self-driving Tesla. So there's still lots of work to be done with vehicles, robots, and it was quite the bizarre scenario.
We worry about
automated.
We worry about robots killing jobs. Robots are killing each other. Thank you, Dave Graveline. You've brought us into tomorrow.